Question number 25. A is 16th from the left end in a row of boys and V is 18th from the right end. G is 11th from A towards the right and 3 from V towards the right end. How many boys are there in the row? So this is the left end. This is the right end. From left end, A's rank is 16, or A is sitting on 16th bench. Then from right end, V is sitting on 18th. Then it is said that G is 11th from A and 3rd from V towards right end. That means here it is G. G is 11 from A and 3 from V. Then we can see, including this V plus these 3 people up to G, V plus these 3 up to G, there are 4 people. Just deduct this 4 from 18. Then we get there are 14 people, 14 boys after G. Then total number of boys in the row equal to, from left end up to A it is 16. Then A to G there are 11. Then G to right end there are 14, which is equal to 16 plus 11, 27, 27 plus 14, we get 41. Our answer is option B, 41. Question number 26. 3 statements S1, S2 and S3 are given below, followed by a question. Statement 1. C is younger than D but older than A and B. Statement 2. D is the oldest. Statement 3. A is older than B. Question. Who among A, B, C and D is youngest? Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statements and the question? Here first statement, C is younger than D but older than A and B. C is younger than D but older than A and B. So from here we cannot say which one is youngest. It might be either A or B. Then third statement, A is older than B. That means A is older than B. From here we can say B is the youngest. So statement 1 and 3 is sufficient to answer the question. Our answer is option. Question number 27. How many integers are there between 1 and 100 which have 4 as a digit but are not divisible by 4? So between 1 and 100, these are the integers which have 4 as a number. So first one 4, 14, 24, 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 84, 94. Then 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. We know 4 is divisible by 4. Then 14 is not divisible by 4. So 1. 24 is divisible by 4. 34 is not divisible by 4. 54 not divisible by 4. 74 not divisible by 4. 94. Then here 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, then 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 numbers which have 4 as a digit but are not divisible by 4 between 1 and 100. Answer is option C, 12. Question number 28. Let x, y be the volumes, m, n be the masses of two metallic cubes P and Q respectively. Each side of Q is 2 times that of P and mass of Q is 2 times that of P. Let u equal to m by x and v equal to n by y. Which one of the following is correct? So here there are two metallic blocks P and Q. Their volumes x, volume of P equal to x and volume of Q equal to y. Then mass of P equal to m and mass of Q equal to n. Then it is said that each side of Q is 2 times that of P. Suppose side of P equal to A, then side of Q equal to 2A. Then volume of P equal to x, which is equal to A cube. Here volume of Q equal to 2A whole cube, which is equal to 8A cube. Then it is said that mass of Q is 2 times that of P. Mass of P equal to m, then mass of Q equal to 2 times that of P, therefore it is 2m. Then let u equal to m by x and v equal to n by y. Which of the following is correct? So here we got all the values. Now let us find what is u. U equal to m by x. M is mass of P and x is volume of P. Then v equal to n by y. N by y. N is mass of Q, which is equal to 2 times mass of P, and y is volume of Q, which is equal to 8A cube. Then u by y equal to u by v equal to m by a cube divided by 2m by 8a cube. After simplifying this, m by a cube into 8a cube divided by 2m. This m gone, a cube gone. Then 8 by 2 equal to 4. So we got u by v equal to 4. That means u by v equal to 4. U equal to 4v. Our answer is option A, u equal to 4v. Question number 29. The average age of teacher and 3 students is 20 years. If all the 3 students are of same age and the difference between the age of teacher and each student is 20 years, then what is the age of the teacher? So average age of a teacher and 3 students is 20 years. How we find average? Average equal to total number of people. I am taking age of teacher as T and age of each student as S. Here it is given that 3 students are of same age. So I am taking age of each student as S. Then T plus 3S divided by total number of people 4 equal to that we get we will give average which is equal to 20 years. It is given here. Then by rearranging this we get T plus 3S equal to, I am taking this 4 into right side, then it becomes 4 into 20 equal to 80. This is equation 1. Then it is said that the difference between age of teacher and each student is 20 years. T minus S equal to 20. This is equation 2. So we got two equations and two unknown T and S. By simplifying this, solving these two equations, we get our required answer. So 1 minus 2, equation 1 minus 2, we get T minus T 0, 3S minus S, we get plus 4S, 80 minus 20, 60. From here, S equal to 60 divided by 4, we get 15. Then putting value of S in equation 2, T minus S equal to 20, we get, put value of S in equation 2, then T minus S equal to 20, T equal to 20 plus S, we know S equal to 15, so T equal to 20 plus 15, we get 35. So our answer is option C, age of teacher equal to 35 years. Question number 30. A person bought a car and sold it for rupees 3 lakhs. If he incurred a loss of 20%, then how much did he spend to buy the car? So the money he spent to buy the car, let us take it as X. Then it is said that he incurred a loss of 20% while selling this car. That means he incurred 20%, we can write it as 20 by 100 into X. This much loss, and he got 3 lakh rupees. 1. Then what is the value of this X? That is what we have to find. So X minus 20 by 100, we can write it as 0.2X equal to 3 lakhs. X minus 0.2X equal to 0.8X. Three lakhs. Then X equal to 3 lakhs divided by 0.8. This we get 375 000. 3,75,000. He bought the car for 3,75,000. And our answer is option D, 3,75,000. Question number 31. In the sum given here, for which digit does the symbol at stand? So here we can see in the aggregate of these numbers, at units place of this aggregate, it is at. That means summing all the digits at units place of these numbers, the aggregates of these units place should be, there should be at its units place. This symbol should also there at its units place. Then only we get this as the sum. So let us add all the digits at units place of these numbers. at plus at plus at plus at 4 at plus 1. This is equal to at units place it should be at. Now let us put first option at the place of this symbol. Then 4 into 2 equal to 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1 we get 9. This is not equal to 2. Therefore 2 is not our answer. Then let us put 3 at the place of at. Then 4 into 3 12. 12 plus 1 equal to 13. 3 equal to here we taken symbol value equal to 3. So here also we got 3. That means this can be our answer. Then 4 into 4 16 plus 1 we got 17. 7 this is not equal to what the value we chosen for this at symbol 4. So this is not also our answer. Then finally 4 into 5 20 plus 1 21. Here we should get 5 but it is 1. So this is also not our answer. So the answer is option B 3. Question number 32. If you have two straight sticks of length 7.5 feet and 3.25 feet, what is the minimum length can you measure? By seeing these options, we can eliminate option A. It is not possible to measure 0.05 foot using these two sticks. Now let us take measurement using largest stick once. So it is 7.5 feet and 3.25 feet stick twice. Then 2 into 3.25 we get 6.5. So the difference between these two measurements we get 1 foot. That means we can eliminate option D also. Now let us take measurement using largest stick thrice. And smaller stick 7 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then 3 into 7.5 we get 22.5. Here 7 into 3.25 we get 22.75. Difference between these two measurements we get 0.25 foot. So the smallest length that we can measure using these two sticks is 0.25 foot. Our answer is option B, 0.25 foot. Question number 33. A simple mathematical operation in each number of the sequence 14, 18, 20, 24, 30, 32 results in a sequence with respect to prime numbers. Which one of the following is the next number in the sequence? So here these numbers have a relationship with prime number. So first we have to find that relationship. Then based on that we can find the next number. So here we can see 14 minus 1, 13. It's a prime number. 18 minus 1, 17 is a prime number. 20 minus 1, 19 is a prime number. 24 minus 1, 23 is a prime number. 30 minus 1, 29 is a prime number. 32 minus 1, 31 is a prime number. So what is the next prime number in this sequence? After 31, next prime number is not 32, 33 is not a prime number, 34 not as a prime number, 35 not a prime number, then 37. So 37 plus 1 we get 38. So next number in the sequence is 38. Our answer is option C, 38. Question number 34. One page is torn from a booklet whose pages are numbered in the usual manner, starting from the first page as 1. The sum of the numbers on the remaining pages is 195. The torn page contains which of the following numbers? So we number pages 1, 2, 3, 4. If there are n pages, the nth page will number n. Then these are n natural number. Sum of n natural numbers equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Then it should be approximately equal to 195. Adding sum of these options, we get the original value of the sum, n natural numbers. Here it is 5 plus 6, 11, 7 plus 8, 15, then 9 plus 10, 19, and 11 plus 12, 23. Just put values for n. Let us put n equal to 10. 10 into 10 plus 1, 11 divided by 2 equal to 5 into 11, 55. It is not nearer to this 195. So 10 is not the page number. Now let us put 20. 20 into 21 divided by 2. 20 into 21 divided by 2 equal to 10 into 21, 210. It is nearer to this 195. Now let us see. The difference between these two is matching with our options. 210 minus 195, we get 15. 15 is here, option B. It is matching with option B. So our answer is option B, 7,8. Question number 35. Considering the following arrangement that has some missing letters. The missing letters which complete the arrangement are. Break this sequence into group of 5. Then it becomes AB, AB dash, B dash, BC, B, dash D, CD, C, DE, DE dash D. So fill this AB, AB, A, BC, BC, B, CD, CD, C, DE, DE, D. So our answer is option C, A, C, A, C, C and E. Option C.